When you're caravanning or you're out in your motorhome, you've got your 15 amp electrical lead, you've got your water hose, you've got your Sullage hose, and let's be honest, all of this stuff can be a little bit messy, a little bit difficult to keep it all neat and tidy. And honestly, you should have seen the boot of my old caravan. It was just a state. And I really should have invested in a solution, and I just don't know what I was thinking. But look, anyway, we've got Flat Out International. They've been selling ideal solutions to this problem for years and years. And of course, they're going to be there at this year's New South Wales Super Show. And I've got Zoe from Flat Out International on the line. Zoe, welcome to Toe and Tell.
Hi, Max. Thank you for having me.
So what's the go with you guys at the show this year?
Well, we're really excited because this is the first year that we have self-exhibited. So we've been at the show a number of years through other distributors, but this year we've got our own stand for the first time in a long time. So that means we can have the full suite of our products, and we're really excited about that. We're excited to bring brand new products out as well. So I'd love to tell everyone about that too.
Okay, please do.
You may be familiar with our drink water hose. It's not normally been this colour. This is our brand new one. This is our Teal Drink Water Hose. Mostly we're excited about it, to be honest, because we have stock. We've been going through... Oh, yeah, exactly right.
That sounds like a good problem to have.
Yeah, so we've been running out multiple times in the last few years because there's only one machine in the country that's been able to make it, and it can only go at a certain pace. So we started about a year ago to research what else we could do, and we found in the process of redeveloping our hose overseas that we could have it in a beautiful new colour as well, which is really fun. So the plan was to bring out a secondary product line so that we can meet the demand, and with some favourable exchange rates, bring the price down just a little bit as well.
And those hoses, you include brass fittings with those, don't you?
They come with the brass fittings crimped on, so they're ready to go onto the tap or onto your van. They're very high pressure rated as well, and the UV stable outer jacket is really important when you're using it in the sun, and you have an antimicrobial polyurethane liner on the inside, so you're not going to taint your water.
And what about when it's time to pack it all up and you've got a bit of water left in the hose? I mean, does it self-drain or anything like that?
That's one of the great features. So as you're packing up, you've already laid your water out, and because the hose is flat, if you straighten your hose out, most of the water will already drain out of itself. You don't have those big loops to get in your way. But then the last residual water, you just squeeze it out. The water
so
will
as you wind it up?
You just wind it up and squeeze the last of the water out because it's flexible. It's very easy to do.
Oh man, I wish I had had that with my old caravan. I had this old food grade hose from Bunnings, and it was just... it's just a mess. What about your Sullage hose? I've always wanted a good solution for Sullage hoses.
Sullage. So standard Sullage hose, big, ribbed, bulky. Got to try and rustle it into a bag. Our Sullage hose, smooth, flexible, same setup and pack up as the drink water hose. Won't collect your food scraps in ribs because it doesn't have any. And when you store it flat, there's no air in there, so your buggies can't grow if they can't breathe. So much more hygienic than any other Sullage hose, as well as tiny.
Well, the fact that it doesn't have ribs and won't collect any of the, mess, I think is just that alone is a win. Do you cap it off at all?
You have these little caps at the end, so they just squeeze on and off. They're really handy. They're much easier to work with than your normal hose because you can just have a barbed fitting out off your van, and then you just slide our hose onto that barbed fitting. Same shape, obviously not a plugged one. And you slide our hose on and then snake away to wherever your drain point is.
And you've also got a system for the 15 amp electrical lead too.
We do. Traditionally, we've been making empty multi-reels and saying, pick up your electrical lead at the hardware store and fit it into our device. And then with this, you'll stack in with your hoses and you have this tidy system. However, brand new, at the show, we haven't even got this one on our website yet officially, but this is our new extension lead. We went researching, if you're going to have an extension lead, let's make it better than any other extension lead. Turns out you can. This one's very flexible. It's like a snake. Standard leads, you may be familiar with how they develop those kink memories in there, and then you can't wind it up because it wants to go one way, you want it to go the other way. This one will lay flat every time. It will roll into your multi-reel smoothly every time. It won't twist. But more importantly, the black is it's carbon infused, and carbon is your best, basically only way of making it 100% UV stable, and it's waterproof as well. So some of the PVC leads, it's got a bit of a porous material and can actually absorb water. So we've done everything to make it 100% outdoor rated lead. These leads do exist in Australia, but only in bigger industries like entertainment, outdoor events and mining and things like that. And again, we've taken all that tech and miniaturized it so that you can have that in an RV lead now.
And being an electrical lead, it's all coiled up like that. You would want to make sure you uncoil the whole thing before you use it for any extended period, I'd imagine.
Yes, it's a really good point, Max. If you have an electrical lead in a coil and you pull currents through it, coiled up, it will heat up, and that's a fire risk. The multi-reel design stops you from being able to do that. So you simply just plug your lead in and go for a walk. And when you get to the other end, your lead will come out. Grab your multi-reel. So the multi-reel will go in storage while you're using your van. You get it out when you're packing up. Line all the gates up. Put your product in. You're going to have to turn this way because I'm a left-handed. Done.
Way better than what I used to do, and in fact still do with my electrical leads. I just kind of coil them around my arm, and then the whole thing just becomes impossible to undo again. It's just a tangled mess, and honestly, Zoe, that's just how I live my life. So I need one of those. That's all stackable as well. That's awesome.
I mean, the original design of the product that my Pete and Lainey, my in-laws, family members, invented many years ago is still such a great design, but over the years we've been able to make improvements to the quality of what we're making, the materials, the durability, just as technology's improved, and bring a space-saving, time-saving, sanity-saving system to everybody. And I'm just so grateful to the Aussie public who've really embraced us all these years.
So you're struggling to keep up with sales. They're just going out the door like hotcakes. But if you want one of these or all of these products, to be honest, the best chance at the moment, it sounds, is going to be to go to the New South Wales Super Show. What's the stand number?
Stand 127. We're just above the smokehouse if you're looking at it on the map, but round behind there. And we would absolutely love to meet you. Look out for our big yellow multi-reel stand.
Look out for the big yellow multi-reel stand. Zoe, it was awesome to talk to you, and honestly, I really need to get my hands on one of those, especially that electrical lead one.
I'll see you there.
That'll just help me out around the house, to be honest.
That's it. Looking forward to seeing you at the show, Max.